Hi, water signs. These are your general and collective messages for the month of December 2022. No, 2021, sorry. Oh my god, did I say December 2022 in the other videos? Okay, we had a solar eclipse yesterday. It was also a new moon. The solar eclipse was in the sign of Sagittarius, so all the mutable signs are going to be impacted the most with the solar eclipse. That would be Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, as well as Gemini. These are the signs that will be impacted the most. But nonetheless, Sagittarius energy is about newness, freshness, freedom. Okay, and solar eclipses and new moon are all about a restart, a reset, to begin again. Okay, so whatever it is that you want to do, whatever new things that you want to embark upon, now is the time to do it. The energies are very, very supportive. So now going into the new year, please start whatever it is that you've been wanting to start for however long. Okay, all right, let's get started right away with your messages. We'll look at one theme for each of the zodiac signs, and then one thing you want to work upon, and then I'll do tarot as well. I'm going to try and keep my readings a little bit shorter than normal. So let's get started with Pisces. One theme for Pisces. Belonging. Janet Frame. So Pisces, in this month, I feel like you're going to feel a sense of belonging, a sense of community, a sense of people who are meant for you. You're going to experience that as well. So wherever you may be, you will whatever environment you may be in, you will feel a sense of belonging over there. You will feel a sense of homecoming over there as well, Pisces. Okay, now this could be belonging with family, with friends, with work colleagues. I don't know. You take it as it applies to you, and you take it how it resonates with you in your situation. But essentially, I think this month you will also be exploring what really being a part of a community, or what really belonging to a certain circle, a certain framework, what does that mean as well to you. You will be exploring that as well in this month. But overall, it's a nice theme to have, Pisces. I think you're going to have more than a few reasons to feel like you're part of something, okay, and you belong finally. Your place is where you are at currently. Okay, let's get one. So nice theme. Let's get one for Cancer. Milk. So nourish yourself, Cancer. Take care of your health. Consume those things which, this month especially, consume those things which are good for your body, for your mind, for your soul. Okay, parents might be highlighted for some of you Cancerians in this month, or generally just memories of your childhood might come up this month for some of you. Okay, parents might be a big theme this month for some of you. So connections with parents, spending more quality time with parents, spending deepening your connection with parents. So that could happen for some of you Cancerians. All right, for others of you, there could be a sense of nostalgia. There could be a sense of just remembering, going over some of the old good memories that you had, especially regards with your parents. Okay, but nonetheless, this month, Cancer, take care. Your theme is take care that you consume things and you do things that are nourishing mind, body, soul. Okay. All right, let's get one theme for Scorpio. Intellect. Anne Carson. So this month will be more about your thought process, Scorpio. So strategy also, I feel like for some of you, you may want to start being more strategic, or you may start being more planning in the sense of how you want your future to turn out, or how you want your next year to turn out. So I feel like this month some of you may take the time to really sit down and think uh, deeply, but not just thinking for the sake of thinking, also coming up with some concrete kind of a plan. Okay, and for some of you, that's for some of you, Scorpio, and then for some of you, I also do get very strongly that don't become overconsumed with thinking. Okay, don't keep trying to dig if there's nothing to be dug, if you know what I mean. Okay, don't go looking for stuff unnecessarily. So don't be too much in your head either. This is for some of you, and for others of you, this month you're going to be intellectualizing, planning, strategizing how you want your next year to be, or how you want your next few months to go, and realizing the power of intention in that. Okay. And for others of you, don't overuse intellect, don't overuse thinking, don't overuse analysis where it's not required. Sometimes also just go with the flow. Okay, Scorpio. All right, let's get one thing that you want to actively work on for Pisces. Pranayam. Work on your breath. Pisces, work on. So pranayam, if you know, is a technique to improve our internal system, right? It's a yoga technique to improve our breathing pattern, so that maximum oxygen may go into our system, and maximum toxins may be exhaled out of our system. So pranayam is a practice. So of course, for those of you who know how to do it correctly, please go ahead and do it. But for those of you who don't know how to do it correctly, either you go and you learn how to do it, get a teacher how to do it. Don't just practice it on your own. That can go gravely wrong. But so the lighter way to do it would be to work on your breath. Okay, Pisces, work on being mindful of breathing in, but also very, very mindful of breathing out. So exhale to the last point so that you release all the toxins that you need to release. Okay, so this month you're being asked to work on that, Pisces. All right, let's get one for Cancer. What is going on? Pran. Breath again, or life force, actually, Cancer. So you want to work on your life force energy, Cancer. Which is also a combination of breath, but so they're both in a sense breath work, right? Pranayam as well as prana. They're both in a sense breath work. But with prana, you also have the element of life force, vitality. So whether are you using the air that you're breathing in, are you using that optimally in different aspects of your body, in different aspects of your vitality? So that's what you're being asked to work on. Also get a little bit active this month, Cancer, if you've not been active physically, okay, because that will just help the flow of energy. It will just help the flow of the oxygen to go better. Okay, so work on that this month. Let's get one for Scorpio. Dhyan. It's beautiful how all the three water signs are so tied in with each other in terms of what they want to work on. And you've got intellect and you want to also work on this. So like I said, I was getting two very clear messages. So Dhyan can be meditation as well, but essentially, Dhyan is also about being focused, bringing a 1-point focus to a particular thing. So the way I see it for you guys, Scorpio, is that, like I said, half and half. So for those of you who are overly analyzing, right, things, or overly going on a thinking mode, what you want to work on is to bring your dhyan, or to bring your focus, or to bring your concentration on a physical aspect, because that will help you to get out of the mind. It will help you to stop intellectualizing too much. Okay, or you could bring your focus to your breath. So watch your breath every time you find yourself overthinking. Okay, and for those of you who I said are going to be, sort of laying down plans, or laying down strategies in terms of what you want to achieve in the next year, or in the next few months, do that with concentration, because that will give you the benefits that you want. Okay, beautiful cards. Themes, and especially what you want to work on is very, very closely tied for all the three water signs. Nice. Okay, I'm going to start with tarot. Let's look at your present energy. Okay, you also got the Wheel of Fortune. Air signs also have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are set in motion for you guys as well, water signs. So the wheel has begun. So whatever it is that you may have put in the last few months, how that needs to pan out, okay, that process is already begun, and you know this, and this is your energy. Okay, also for some of you, I feel like you're just going with the flow. This is your energy. You're not trying to control anything. You're going with the flow, which is great. It comes easily also to water signs, is to go with the flow. You're going with the flow, and you're seeing, and you're keeping yourself in a state of positivity, with a positive mindset. And I feel like for some of you, you feel like, whatever is happening right now in your life is destined to be happening. So therefore, you're really just going with the flow and allowing it to happen the way it is. So it's a great energy to be in. Okay, I'll get a clarifier. Okay, yeah, 6 of Swords. So this is finally moving on from any turbulence, if you may have had that in the past, water signs. Any turbulent thoughts, any conflicts, internal conflicts or external conflicts also, any manipulations or any deceits that may have happened in the past, you've moved on from that, and you're allowing things to happen as they will. And this is your energy. You're a lot more calm in your head. You're a lot more calm in your thought process, and that's great. It's a great energy to be in, water signs. Please stay in this energy. Okay, let's look at what blessings you will have this month. Too many fell out. I'll shuffle again. What a beautiful blessing to get. Ace of Cups. Love, joy, peace, harmony, all of that is happening for you guys. You're being blessed with that this month. Water signs, nothing for you guys to worry about, okay? Beautiful new beginnings, compassionate new beginnings, joyful new beginnings, peaceful new beginnings, okay? With a lot of harmony, a lot of overflowing as well of positive, truly loving, genuinely loving emotions. Beautiful energy. I'm doing a clarifier. And you got the 7 of Cups. 7, right? Yeah, 7 of Cups as well. So a lot of cup cards already. Okay, so any confusions, if you have those, water signs, you're being blessed with a way out from those confusions or options, knowing which one to choose, which is the right one to choose. You're being blessed with that, so long as you stay in a state of peace, harmony, joy, and love. You stay in that state. Okay, you've got the Wheel of Fortune and your energy, which means you can dictate also what state you want to be in, because it's already set in motion. So just make sure that whatever is happening right now, you're doing it from a place of authenticity, integrity, truthfulness, peace and harmony to you and to all. Okay, so if you do that, this blessing is great for you. You'll know which direction to move into, what choice to make if you're faced with any choices. Okay, and if you feel any scattered energy, if you feel all over the place, bringing that back to center also you will be blessed with. Okay, so long as you move with love. Let's look at one thing you potentially might struggle with. You got the Fool now as a struggle. So for some of you water signs, you guys may struggle with believing that there could be a new beginning, with believing that there could be hope and faith, and not being able to just surrender and take that leap. Okay, trust and take that leap into the unknown. Some of you may struggle with that. I'm getting a clarifier for that. My God, like, did they get angry or? Right, so you've got the Page of Pentacles and you've got the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Queen of Cups is your energy. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a earth sign person, okay? And then you've got the Age of Pentacles as well. So I feel that if you struggle with not knowing how to trust, not knowing how to take that leap of faith, not knowing how to surrender and just let go, take the help of somebody who might know how to practically put actions into place. Okay, how to practically start implementing things in a stepwise manner. So step 1, step 2, step 3, which will ultimately lead you to this. Okay, so take the help of that. That's for some of you. And then for the others of you, keep learning through this month. Keep your perspective open, keep your learning open, and at the heart of that, still make sure that you do not lose a sense of compassion, a sense of peace, a sense of love and harmony for yourself as well as for others. Okay, and that will help you then to start putting into practice slowly by slowly whatever you need to put into practice for a new beginning to come in. Okay, or for you to take a leap of faith. All right, water signs. So your struggle might be something that could be really weighing on you, but you apply it to your individual themes, work on your individual themes, and I think you should be all right. Okay, let's get one blessing, one gods and goddesses blessing. Okay, this is the only card which is flipped the other side and it came out twice. So, I mean, it showed itself to me twice. So, I'm just going to take this card now. This is Agni, god of fire, same as fire signs. Okay, so you have this blessing as well. Improved digestion, true knowledge and worldly riches, acquisition of inner powers through yoga. Imagine now all three of you have to work on breath, and freedom from debasing desires and habits. Okay, so great blessings as well for you guys, water signs. All right, I hope this helped you guys, water signs, that is Pisces, Cancer as well as Scorpio, and you guys have a great rest of December. Have a happy new year and a very, very happy Christmas, and I will see you guys next year.